sport, music, competitions, and you. Thanks for tuning in to the district's newest radio station, Lionheart Radio.
So here we are on Fenkill Street in Alnwick, which is where Lionheart Radio broadcasts from. We're just going to move inside, have a look at the studios and the facilities, and go and meet some of the presenters. So follow me. So this is the main studio at Lionheart Radio. This is where we broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you're interested in being a presenter, this is where you'll be when it comes to going live. We do normal daytime output 7 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock at night, where we present the majority of our daytime programmes. From 7 o'clock till 10 at night we have specialist music shows. You can present shows more specialised in that genre of music at them times. We also occasionally put on some media type shows such as poetry and drama production, so if you're interested in that, come and visit us and we'll find a slot to fit you in.
Gary Hilson, who says, I like.
Now we're going to a really great record by Alexandra Burke, and then we are going to be talking about food and some more recipes later on, so enjoy this. My name's Susie Howie. I'm a presenter on Lionheart Radio. I present Susie's Lunchtime Menu, which is on a Tuesday from 11 AM till 1 PM. I am a volunteer with Lionheart Radio. I talk about food. My business is food. I love talking about food, so it is something I love doing. So it is a volunteer. I've also joined the board of directors at Lionheart Radio because I feel it's a very important radio station for the community, and to involve the community in all sorts of activities and things that are going on. It's a voice for Alnwick, it's a voice for the community, which is why I love it.
Well, I'm Jerry G. and I'm a volunteer on Lionheart Radio. My Wednesday show, I normally like to try and do something to do with the charts. I look at what the new #1 is, if there is one, what the new entries are. Thoroughly enjoy the job, I must admit. I call it, well, it isn't really a job, it's a hobby, as I enjoy music, so it gives me an opportunity to play music and to impose my music on everybody else, so to speak.
Hi, I'm Laura Wilkinson. I'm a volunteer here at Lionheart Radio and present the Friday morning show. I play a range of music and take requests in from the listeners and, well, just play as many songs as I can, really.
Before you do any of that, it's important to get some training, so let's go have a look at our training room. So this is our Miller studio where we do all our training on Lionheart Radio. When you want to become a presenter or a producer, you will come and use a desk that looks exactly the same as upstairs. We built this just at the start of January 2010, and presenters can come in here and do as much training as they like before they get used to the desk, and then they go upstairs in the studio with Soul and to present a live show.
I became involved in Lionheart Radio. I was a guest on Carl Stiansen's show, and during the show he read out that they were looking for volunteers to come and do a radio show. And I thought, wow, that sounds something like I'd quite like to do. So I gave the radio station a ring, spoke to James Boyd, and lo and behold, here I am now. I came in and got some training, and lots of training from James on a regular basis, on a weekly basis, how to work the knobs, the sliders, how to search for tracks for music, and then I went live on air, and James stayed with me, so I was completely confident after many weeks to go live on air by myself and broadcast myself.
I just sort of walked up the stairs, knocked on the door, and there was George Miller. It was very easy to do, I must admit. Yes, it does get a little bit used to talking on air, people listening to you. It's quite a simple thing to do, it's all computerised, it's just a matter of listing things together and keeping it moving. So anyone who's thinking about coming along and being a presenter can actually link into anything that they particularly like to listen to themselves, and obviously play it for the people out there.
The station's always looking for volunteers to take part in the project of the station. It can be lots of things, from being presenters, they can be producers, so they can help put a show together, find guests for the presenters to interview. They can also work behind the scenes in terms of the production, so if they want to pre-record interviews to play out on someone's show, they can do that, along with the editing as well. The best thing to do is to come into the station, visit us, and we have a little chat in the office and we find out what best works for you.
I'd really recommend that anybody who has any interest in radio would come and give it a go, because it's great fun and it's really fantastic to be able to give something a shot that you didn't think that you'd ever get the chance to, really.
Thanks for tuning in to the district's newest radio station, Lionheart Radio.